Hello, I'm Dennis Hundschiedt. I love tropical gardens. I have a tropical garden in Brisbane which is famous right around Australia. We open our garden once a year to the public and we get thousands of people coming to our open garden. It has been featured many times on television, in newspapers and garden magazines, and has been described as one of the best tropical gardens not only in Australia but also one of the best tropical gardens in the world. I also design tropical gardens and have a passion for tropical garden plants. Now I have been invited to this wonderful resort island here. Phra Nang has invited me here to do a bit of a makeover on their resort here in Thailand. Now what I love about this garden, it has a wonderful organic feel to it, a very natural look about it. So my main job here is basically to redefine some of the gardens, in as much as perhaps over the years things have just been added and are now probably in the wrong position. What we're basically going to do is enhance what is already basically here. What we've done here is we've mass planted with different shades, different colours, mainly contrasting colours. For example, we have the yellow spider lily here, and next to that we have the chocolate brown cordyline. So automatically you've got that contrast. And in the middle of the spider lilies we've got this lovely bromeliad here, which will be a feature of this part of the garden. It's all tiered up to have the taller plants towards the middle of the garden. So the taller crotons, the taller cordylines, and this beautiful rabbit's ear Esplendia from South America. This will be the feature in this garden. So everything leads up to this particular planting. We've kept the planting here deliberately low, so we have a lovely vista of the swimming pool and the ocean beyond. So nothing in this garden is going to grow terribly tall, but I would imagine within a year or two that you won't see the ground anymore, that all these plants will spread out and form blocks of colour which will all blend into each other. And that's the idea about the mass planting in this particular garden. And as part of any tropical garden design, water is always an essential element. So what I'm hoping to achieve here is a sense of water, a sense of relaxation, a sense of serenity and a sense of presence. So the idea here is to have a large rectangular water feature with a couple of stone pavers walking across the water feature here, and two urns on either side just gently squirting water over the urns. There'll be a walkway in the middle here linking the reception and the dining. In this section here there will be a large water feature which will be mainly not only for looks but also for sound. So you'll hear that wonderful sound of the water. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting in the dining area or you're sitting in the reception area, you are going to see this lovely water feature here. And that's probably what's lacking in this area at the moment, is something like that. And I think it'll make a huge difference to the total ambience of the garden that we're going to do here. I've been here at Phra Nang Lanta now for about 4 days, and I think we've made an enormous change to the garden. We've got rid of a lot of the clutter that was in the garden, and we've mass planted this tropical garden here, introducing lots of colour, foliage colour, as well as flowers and the gingers and so forth. This garden can only get better in time. It's only 1 week old. I'd love to come back in a year and see how this garden has developed. We've got rid of a lot of the clutter that was in the garden. We've opened up the lawn areas, and I think it looks a lot more sophisticated now than it did when I arrived. So I can only see this garden getting better and better and better, and you are going to see some amazing tropical plants that you may not see anywhere else in Thailand in this garden. So please come and visit us and see our wonderful garden at Phra Nang Lanta.